Welcome, loyal supporters of DonatorX. Today we're going to start off with showing you the old designs for DonatorX and the direction that it's going to be heading in as well, which is what we'll be going through in the next 3 months. We're going to be showing our latest designs, which will bring us up until launch, and after launch we'll be proceeding with our sales of our ex-ambassador role, which, if you would like to know more, it's actually related to exclusive access to our admin system. So the admin system is a very exclusive development. Though you can buy these roles, it is quite a large system that when you do buy ex-ambassador products, you will find your access and login being granted on xadministration.com. So that sale will be approaching after our next stage development, which, like I said, is happening in the next few months. So we're going to go through the old menu, and then when the new designs are out, we're going to be able to go through the new menu, and I'll show you some of the changes that we're looking at doing and some of the old features that will become obsolete. So first of all, when we look at DonatorX, we see our latest logo design. We are representing and licensed the blue pause button, and donatorx.com is obviously our domain where everything operates. So we are quite a large social platform, and our slogan is obviously "Let's start with you." Now, this platform is obviously called DonatorX. Donating is a supportive sort of thing you can do. It is a charitable, it is a helpful thing that you can do. It's a non-obligational transaction, and when you look through DonatorX, there are actually many different types of transactions, purchases, pledges that you can make while operating on donatorx.com. So when we look at the home page, home is actually what we were looking to display the feed in, which is we're going to basically upgrade to, is our latest display system. Now, we've got a few different ways that it will be operating, but you're going to get the gist of it, and you're going to get the best of it when you log in, obviously. From there, we've got favorites. We're actually going to keep favorites. Favorites is a big part of our system as well too, and you're going to see some logo design changes to that as well too. So events is in there as well. Our initial designs is a very in-depth events that you're connecting and relating accounts that are connected to your account can actually participate in events. Now, this has been drastically upgraded. There's so many more features in our latest designs, which I'm really excited to show in the future as well. So we're going to do fundraisers. Fundraisers has actually been upgraded again. We're going to combine a few things. We're going to do some consolidating in the menu titles, and you'll actually find affiliate and fundraising all in one sort of area there too. And a lot of things are going to be focused on albums. So the albums obviously collect the posters as well too. So we have all our transactions that you'll ever make on the platform right here, nice and organized. And we're actually going to remove history. History was going to be a collection of obviously things you've been up to that you can show people, and you can obviously track yourself as well too. We're actually going to get rid of that feature. We feel like we can do a lot more in terms of automation. We just basically back-end system works as well too with history, so that's become obsolete. So sell, this is a transactional platform. You're actually going to be able to find ways to sell your products online too as well too, and they're way customizable features for that too. Now, this essentially hasn't got a price tag on it yet, but it will be an ongoing feature that you'll have to pay monthly for as well too, or even yearly. So we love music. We love setting a very popular environment and space, and music is obviously in the hearts of everybody. So we're going to be doing quite a few things here with music, with integration with other people's video creations, and top charts. We've got so many different areas as well. We want to do lots in that space. We're going to keep the gallery. The gallery's been updated. The gallery is essentially going to be the way that everyone sees your public profile. So when you update something in the gallery on one of your accounts, you're actually going to be able to see all the changes that you'll find there as well too. Friends has been moved, so we didn't get rid of it, but it's been moved and replaced. So we're actually going to call everything relationships. The relationships is a collection of ways in which you've actually connected to other accounts online, and friends is actually going to be a private thing. So if you were to start a chat, you'd actually be able to organize your friends group essentially. So we're going to keep ranking as well. We're going to keep some of this secret, some of the back end algorithms. We don't want people sort of milking and sort of going overboard with right now, because we want to get a clear picture of some things. Obviously, we're collecting a lot of back end data. So ranking is actually a feature we're keeping, and it's got a few different variations of how it's going to work, and you're going to be able to see a few different ways to use it. Subscription is actually going to be tucked in neatly with relationships, I think, as well. So it's a way in which your account can connect with another one. It is existing, it just won't be a menu title. We're going to have shops, so when you sell something, obviously people can see the shop, and obviously DonatorX is going to have its own shop as well too. So we want you guys to have the best value for your products that you buy, and that is going to be nice and consolidated there as well too. Gaming, we've got a gaming industry that we want to expand on. Gaming is going to be kept to the marketing side. We're not going to actually have games that you play on here, but you can actually categorize and organize yourself as a gamer when you present yourself to basically the media or the public, or you know, we're on this platform basically. Ad campaigns or advertisements now. We're going to be running advertisements on the platform in the future. Not straight away. It's not going to be a feature that we can use straight away. Obviously, we want to create a nice closed system where we're not bombarding people with advertisements. We want you to be able to connect in a very natural way. We're cutting out ways for people to pay to get in front of you too quickly. Settings is there as well too, and these two are going to disappear: report history and send feedback. So those are some of the changes you might see in the menu title as well too. And when we look across here, we're also seeing the menu options for a public profile as well too. These are all outdated. These are all quite old. We're actually going to get rid of these, and you're going to see the way in which your profiles can have a relation as well too. And there are heaps of different privacy levels to that as well too. Initially, we're going to keep you guys really private, and then if you want to open up your account, you can essentially. Now, our categories have been updated as well. It's a lot of back-end system stuff, but essentially you get the gist of it when you start using it after our development. So essentially, we've got our pledge fundraising, which is going to be happening after our development. You're going to be able to, if you're lucky enough, purchase one of our X-Ambassador products. Now, when we look at the product, we see a few different pricing points here. This is actually all one product that you buy up. So if you were to continue to make the purchase on the platform all the way up until $2,000, you'll be limited to the $2,000 spend, and you would have purchased all the levels all in the transactions that you've made. Now, essentially, what I'll do is I'll just go from tier 1 to tier 5 and explain. Cashflow Tool is actually one of my own custom copyrighted designs that you, when you see it, it's a familiar thing to what you might do at home when organizing yourself, but it's got a few extra features that you won't find anywhere else that's going to help you organize your personal financing. So when you make this purchase, you're going to be able to, first of all, calculate your personal financing and start referring a friend. Now, refer a friend listing is a URL link that you send to your friends, and when they sign up to the platform, you'll be actually able to collect a commission, because this product is actually a non-employment but exclusive access to a type of sales role within the company as well too. So this is very exclusive. They're very limited. So when we look at tier 1, that is something you're going to be able to use straight away. So this is available for use now. Now, when we look at tier 5, this is the pledge. This is what we're funding to build, which is the complete development of the platform. Now, you'll get the Cashflow Tool for a lifetime. You'll get access to our X administration shop for life. And this is where the refer a friend listing comes in handy here too. So when you've signed up a whole bunch of your friends as they make purchases on the platform, you're actually going to be able to collect your commission as well too. So this is a lot of back-end development stuff as well, but it is something that is a massive feature of our platform too. Now, you actually get a free 1-year store hosting as well too, which is Sell. We're going to give you $500 worth of advertising credit, which is going to be great. We want you to obviously make the most of it. So what we're going to do is queue it up, and when it's more reasonable with more data that we've collected, it's going to be more viable for you as well too. And though you are not a technical employee and you have the access to the administration, you're actually going to be invited to our admin events. So you will actually get to meet staff members that eventually do work here as well too. So when we look down here, we look at the terms and conditions as well. Just make sure you have a read of that. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you do actually have to be approved to purchase one of these. So when you sign in, you're going to be able to see all of DonatorX's activity with our posting. But unless you have a connection to us personally, or through possible university or with what we're specifically looking for, then you will have to wait for approval. And we're only selling a very small amount of these tiers before development as well too. So when we look at our current plan development, we've actually got 4 platforms that we're developing as well too. DonatorX is the one we're looking at, which is going underway right now. UChatX is actually our really custom chat system. You're going to love it. It's really cool. And we've got X Advertisement, which is our super in-depth way to manage campaigns as well too. And xadministration.com is essentially what you're buying with these tier levels too. So we're going to have lots of different features upgraded, lots of different ways you can interact and socialize on the platform straight off the bat with our fundraising. And then once we've made all our sales, essentially, we're going to cut off this sale. It won't be available anymore. And essentially, we're going to be opening up to basically different regions of the world. As of now, it is quite live to the whole planet, but essentially we have to do bandwidth restrictions for quite some time before we open up to full in-depth use across all our users. So welcome to DonatorX. I hope this has been helpful. We can't wait to see you guys at our next step.